Thank you, Dragon Age Wikipedia, for your many, many pictures and maps.
Alright, now the teams are now back together. So what happens?
Well, that was simultaneously very useful and disappointing.
Yes.
So apparently she's responsible for most of the rumors that are going around, but she pointed at someone who could be related to it, who is a human that is apparently walking around Orzammar in white steel armor.
Lena?
We don't have too much more information.
Wouldn't that have drawn attention?
Well,
Very well.
But Lena, you mentioned a white knight.
Yeah. I don't think you remember this because you've never seen him. But he was the one who led me to Lothering after I escaped.
He led you to Lothering.
Yeah. But the thing is that I was able to tell that he was a checkmate, but I could tell from his eyes that he doesn't like being one. So he could be trustworthy, but if what Kira said is true, then he's not like himself.
Well, we saw that with Christian, so fits.
Let's see if we can find this white knight. Hopefully we can help. I guess.
Yeah. Alright.
Lena, Roland, I want to discuss a few Meiji theories. This isn't the first time we've run across someone that doesn't want to be a checkmate anymore. If we could break the compulsion, I mean, it has to be possible.
I don't know, Roland said. I mean, it could be, but Lena, you did say that he didn't want to be one. Why? I think it's like very obvious, since I think you did say that some people, you met someone who was being manipulated but didn't want to do it by choice. But he told me that he was being watched, and he feels like that his movements aren't his own. Or at least that's what I think he said. It was a long time ago.
So outside of white armor, what else are we looking for?
Lena, you've seen this guy, right? You have any other scripture?
All I know is that he has black hair, and he has brown eyes, light tan skin, and 2 scars on his face.
Well, now we got an image of this guy in our hands. Let's search around and see if we can spot this guy. He should be, and maybe see if anyone else has seen him.
Roland will nod, just like, that's a good idea. Alright, now,
we could ask some of the shopkeepers along I don't know, whatever you call it, where you walk along outside and Orzammar, the gates.
Should we split up again and see if we can get more information that way? Or let's just skip the splitting up thing and just search around.
Yeah.
If we see them, I think we want them together.
Yeah.
The Black Knight was tough enough.
Yeah, Roland will say, like, yeah, if what you guys say is true, if the Black Knight is tougher than you thought, maybe the White Knight would be even tougher.
Maybe.
True. It's not the knight so much I'm worried about, it's the queen.
Do you think that she's here in Orzammar?
It doesn't seem like something she'd do. Or, well, what little I know.
It seems more like a thing she'd send a lackey to do.
true, Daniel says. Alright.
Let's see if we
Alright,
can.
now, as everyone is having this conversation, I'd like everybody to roll for perception.
But
I got a 9.
I got a 10.
Clever got 17 with 2 stunt, because he's awesome.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Okay, alright, so, Robos, you still have the clairvoyance still turned on. So, you have one eye shut while you're just looking at the others. But you can see through one of Clever's eyes, you actually see a man that fits Lena's description, but he's not wearing white armor. In fact, he's wearing, like, casual human clothes, lowlander clothes.
Guys, just hold position for a sec. I'll be right back. She's gonna
Wait,
head on
what?
over.
Okay.
I
Alright, so,
follow.
Robots... Okay, Kendra, if you would mind making a stealth check, and Robots make another perception as well.
I got a 16 this time,
Good to
Well-
know.
and Clever got 15. I did better than my bird, although he got 2 stunt.
Yes. Yeah, Robots, you and Clever can see that Kendra is following right behind you.
Don't spook him and let me go in first.
That's the Robots. You shouldn't go in alone.
Just stay in the vicinity. If it gets bad, draw blades and come rescue my ass.
Look, just let me go with you.
Fine. Be
stuck
stealthy,
around
but
the
I'm
door.
not going to be stealthy.
Oh,
Alright. So, the two of you approach this man, and he looks like he sees, he looks like that he's watching the both of you, and just goes, "So, guess you got the girl the information that you wanted. Congratulations. You have
Information?
family."
Blinks at him.
Yeah.
Trying to look innocent.
Yeah, he's...
I just
he-
came over because you're another human and dwarves everywhere. I'm Robos. And you are?
Alright. He'll just... I'll just place this down. Aden.
Get on.
get off.
His name is Gadon.
Get on.
My name is
Get
Gadon.
on.
Nice to meet you, Get on. So what brings you here?
Well, if it's any of your concern.
Oh, I want it to be my concern. Don't
Yeah.
you want it to be my concern? Can I roll seduction?
Go ahead and roll for seduction. Go right ahead. Why not? Just for giggles.
10. Shoot. One
10,
day we'll have
yeah.
the seduction focus. One day.
One of these days. Yeah, soon enough you'll get that. Do the lashing of the eyelashes every now and again. But anyway, yeah, he doesn't seem unfazed for what you've done. And he just goes, "Fine. How about this? You and your friends will meet up in that tavern that you stayed in last night in private."
You've been watching us.
From the very beginning. Ever since you landed onto Uzama.
I'm flattered.
Anyway, you and your friends, you can stop the charade. And let's just talk in private.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and you hear Daniel go, "Hey, is everything okay over there?"
Yes, Peachy Daniel.
Oh, what? You mean you found the guy?
Yes, Daniel, we found the guy.
And everyone, I'm going to assume everyone is going to approach the two of them. And Sildar goes, "So, what's up? What did that guy want?"
Well, we're going to go talk to him in the tavern.
And Daniel just go like, "Oh, Maker, are we having another drinking contest?"
I doubt it, but
May not be a bad idea, but I doubt it.
Alright. So now, you guys are heading off into the tavern. You see Gadon just sitting in one of the local tables, and he just calls you over.
I take a seat.
Yep.
Alright. So, Gadon, he looks like he's trying to keep a straight face, but you could tell that he is concerned. And he'll just say, "So, the Queen had told me to keep an eye on you for a specific reason, and I know that specific reason. You have something that we want,
We do?
and it's best." Yes. But here's the thing. The Queen is now asleep, so I could be able to talk to you finally with some alone. And then Gadon looks at Lena and goes, "It's good to see you again, dear. I hope your working at the tavern in Lothering has been gone well." And
I
she
have,
goes,
I have to thank you for helping my sister.
"It's what I do. Just saving the damsels in distress." And Lena goes, "Yes." And
Kendra raises an eyebrow at this.
Yeah, Gadon is still unfazed on what it does. He says, "Alright. I don't know how long I have until the Queen wakes up, but I'll just try and give as much information as I can about why I've been following you. The Queen is starting to think that you are all a threat because you have the keys towards finding Belinus."
Why is the Queen interested in Belinus?
It's simple. She wants you out of the picture, but she doesn't know if she needs to do it now or later.
My question is, why is the Queen interested in Belinus?
Why does she want the keys?
I asked her that myself, but the only thing I got was, "You'll see." And then
That sounded easy.
Daniel just goes, "Okay, but what about the rest of the keys? Do you know where they are?" He shakes his head. "Don't know where. Last time I checked, they're in some Avar hold in the Frostbacks."
Well,
Interesting.
we're not willing.
Go ahead.
Well, we're not willing to hand over our keys.
my key chose me, so I literally can't.
Right, that's true. It does choose its wielder. So, here's the thing. I have a little bit of a proposition for you. I could be able to lead you to a leader, which is here in Orzammar, and you could be able to kill him or capture him, doesn't matter, as long as it doesn't gain the Queen's attention.
I'm guessing you're not going to be able to help much with this.
I can't, because once the Queen wakes up, I'm not going to be myself. I might just outright kill you.
How do we take this guy out without getting the Queen's attention?
Alright, he'll just get close to everyone else, and he says, "There's a meeting going on later tonight. If you'll be able to get him during the middle of his speech, and be able to, catch him, dead or alive, because he has found the third key."
Oh. He's found the third key.
Yes. And he said that it wasn't an easy feat. That's why I'm asking you this.
Okay, but we have another thing to ask of you. It's about the rumors.
I'm only as... Yes.
It's about the
what about
rumors.
them?
How do we get them to stop?
Well, it's simple. Take care of my boss, promise him to stop the rumors, and you get what you need.
Let's see. So, tell us about where this meeting is taking place.
There's a secret area in the Dust District. I could show you where it is, and he pulls it out on the map. And it shows the entire area of the Dust District. There's a secret area. There's a little secret lever near the northeast of the Dust District. Near
Actually,
common.
I start copying down the map so we have something to work off of ourselves.
Alright. Alright, so as you copy the map, but he says it's northeast of a house in one of the commoners, in the commoner area of the Dust District. You'll find a lever hidden within the stone, and there will be a ladder near, once the door opens, you'll see a ladder. And you need to go down it in order to get to the base of operations.
Alright, once we're under, what should we expect?
Tons of reinforcements.
Oh goody.
Oh boy.
Tons.
Well,
I don't suppose there's a back entrance or a way to bypass those reinforcements.
I'm sorry, but that's the only entrance that I know. If I were, then I could be able to tell you.
only entrance, huh?
Yes. Unless you could be able to find another entrance, then by all means, use it.
If there's only one way in and only one way out, shouldn't we take advantage of that? We're going to have to try and leave eventually. The only
Daniel
way
just Daniel's just going like this. Yeah, Daniel's going like this and just goes like, what if we try and disguise ourselves, just like you,
like I did before?
Yeah, like you did before, back in Redcliffe.
How many of the people in
I think we
How
still have
many of
those
the people
clips,
that-
don't we? We still have those clips, don't we?
You guys
I don't
do?
know how many, but yes.
I can
I'm asking the White Knight, how are the people in here, are they mostly dwarves? Are they humans? Are they a mix?
Yeah, we don't exactly blend.
Don't worry, there are 1/3 of each race. A third of humans, a third of elves, and a third of dwarves. However, we did have a Kunari recruit, but rumor has it that he's been captured.
Yeah, funny how that happened.
Yeah.
He kind of smirks a little bit and just goes, I'm impressed.
You should be. I'm impressive.
He might need to rethink. I'll just say that. So anyway, that is all the information that I could give you. I'm starting to feel the queen waking up, so I should get out of here now, and quickly.
Is there a way we could ever meet you again?
He pulls out something of a crystal wrapped around in a necklace, and he throws it to Kendra and says, use this. But remember, only around the time when the queen is asleep.
So around this time. What time is it now?
Yes. It's about... Even though it's still dark in the cave, I feel like it's like almost late in the evening.
A bit earlier than this.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And he goes, I should get out of here. And then he leaves.
Kendra
Alright.
puts the crystal away.
Alright. So, what you have attained is Ascending Crystal. So you can be able to communicate to the White Knight whenever you need to. So if you go into your character sheet, you go into inventory, just place in Sending Crystal.
Gotcha, thank you.
Alright, so currently, you guys are now entering into Dust Town and trying to locate where the location of the lever is. And with the map that was given to you by Gadon, actually, here's the thing. I'll have everybody roll for perception.
I got a 13.
20.
15.
Ooh, 20 for Sage Fox.
Oh, and my bird got a 13.
Expensive.
1 stun.
Wow.
Okay, well,
11.
Almost triple six.
alright. Almost. So, Lyra, you're actually looking at the map that Kendra drew, and you're able to almost find the location, but you found the location behind one of the houses, and I'll just give you an example of where it is. It's right behind this building that I'm pinging at right now.
Okay.
Okay.
And
I think we should go over there according to this map. She says, pointing at the building.
now, as you guys enter through the little area, you pass through it. Actually, let's make things a little interesting. How about everybody roll for stealth?
I have put on the cloak.
Oh,
I have 2.
uh,
I put on the cloak
big
as well.
7. 1
I got-
stunt.
I got
Ouch.
11.
I'm sorry, guys.
I put on the cloak.
yeah. Okay.
Alright.
I made sure to put on the cloak.
11.
Alright. Well, you quickly put on the cloak. You're just like, put it on. But, okay, so with that stealth, let's see. The one that's the lowest, Rovas. How about you and Clever make perception checks?
I got a 15 for stunt. Clever got a 16, 3 stunt.
Okay, as you're just still trying to, you're just loving the new armor, you just love how it clanks, and all of a sudden, you and Clever just see that, there is a cloaked man right behind you, and, he doesn't look like he's being suspicious of your movements, but he's getting a little bit closer. And the others, you all passed your stealth, so that's fine. It was just, I had to determine which one had the lowest stealth, so. So, Robas, what are you gonna do when you see that?
Pulls up the hood. Problem, friend.
And he goes, I beg your pardon?
Oh, you're just a little close for my tastes.
Oh, apologies. And he just takes a couple steps back behind you. And,
Stops. Turns around. What does he look like?
you can barely tell by how he looks, but judging by his height and his physique, he looks like an elf.
Huh. You know, I was expecting more dwarves in Ozamo. I really was. So, judging by our attire, we're in the same uniform. Are we heading the same place, maybe?
That depends on where you're going. And-
True.
And you can see that the elf is just circling around the rest of the group, and he's heading towards somewhere. Actually, for everyone else, other than Robas, please make perception checks as well. Okay. So for Gerard, you see that this elf has kind of the markings almost like the similar markings as Lyra does. So you could think, oh, he too is a Dalish. And he's heading off towards a little patch area of rock, but you just don't know where he's heading off to.
Okay, so Gerard would say, he looks like he could be Dalish.
Oh,
Or
really?
Dalish Pass.
Yeah. And Roland, who still has his brown cowl and hood up as well, he just looks at the man, and then all of a sudden, everybody hears a click, and all of a sudden you hear, and as you can see in front of you, there is a passageway with a ladder right near it. And you see the elf go in, climb on down, and you don't hear anything for like a few seconds until you hear a clump, as you hear like the sounds of footsteps on the ground. It was like about approximately 5-10 seconds.
That's our entrance, perhaps?
Seems that way.
What else could it be?
And Daniel is actually going to go a little further and goes, looks like we can only go in one at a time. So, and he looks at the others. Ladies first?
Oh, sweet talk are you.
And he goes,
That's
"Nice
good.
try."
Alright, Clever, I have a feeling you're not wanting to go down there. You want to stay here?
Alright, yeah. Which means, back to the character selection screen, which of the NPCs do you not want to bring down?
Is there a limited number of NPCs we should bring?
No limitations. You could just choose one, maybe all of them.
I feel like we
Sildar
should.
would draw attention.
I feel like
Yeah,
we should.
on the other hand, I kind of want Sildar there. But would
It's
also
a
be
shame they know
obvious.
the Black Knight's locked up. We have the armor and the axe. I think Sildar
No.
could pull it off.
Actually, I think that would come off as very suspicious, since they should know that the Black Knight is locked up.
Well, like I said, it's unfortunate they know.
Yeah, and Sildar goes, and very ironic.
I think we should leave at least 2 people here to guard to stand guard around.
But Roland will go, alright, understood. Which of us should stay behind?
No,
And you guys can be able to debate, so
okay. Our NPCs are Roland, Sildar,
Sildar.
Daniel, and Len. No. How about we leave behind Roland for this one?
Alright.
Roland was left behind? Yeah,
Yep.
and he goes, no, and here I wanted to kick some butt. But oh well.
Oh, you get to keep Clever company.
And who knows, you might still get your wish out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do need to stand guard. It may be difficult all by yourself.
Don't worry. I have a bird, so that's fine.
Mhm.
And,
So we leave
and
Roland behind, and the rest of us descend in our disguises.
Alright. Alrighty, so everybody is descending down. So I'll just pull out a map, and apologies because I had to rush this one, so let's reveal it. I had to draw it all out by hand. So as everyone is descended, you guys see that there is a door right
Actually,
in front of
before we go down one sec, I want to cast spells. Where is my grimoire? Heroic offense.
What? Okay.
I'm gonna use my magic now. They don't have to hide it. If I hit my target number.
All right.
12. Okay, I got it. Who wants a +1 onto their strength?
I'll take it.
Okay, that one goes to Kendra. Sorry. I'm back to episode 1 again. You get a +1 onto your strength until the end of combat. 12 again, yes. Okay, giving that one to Lyra.
Giving it to the tanks, huh?
18, I'm giving that to myself.
I probably do not need heroic offense. I don't use
Oh, I got
strength.
6 stunt on that point. One moment, I want to see what I can do with my spell stunt.
Okay, so I'm guessing we're good?
Yep, sorry. I get to use my spells! I want to.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm
We-
coughing a lot.
It's fine. We might not
Don't
actually
worry.
get into combat, but...
Who
Okay,
knows?
I'll start leading the way.
Alright, so as everybody is heading towards the door, you see that there is a little slit in the door, and something like there's like a little ring there, like something that you use to knock, and it has like the face of like a dragon, like one of the old gods per se, holding on to something like a ring.
I turn to the others. Did the White Knight give us a password?
I was just worrying about that. I don't think he said anything. Or a secret knock.
Okay, I'm gonna put my cloak's hood up so my face is I'm largely obscured, and
Okay.
I'm going to knock with the ring.
Alright, it makes a loud bang, just and the slit opens and says, what do you want?
We're here for the meeting.
Meeting? Who sent you?
White
Doesn't
Knight.
matter.
The White Knight.
Alright, Kendra, I would like you to roll for deception, and Rovost, I would like you roll a persuasion. It's
Cunning.
communication.
14.
And what about for Robots?
18.
18. Cool. Alright. The guy with the eyes just looks at you, Rovost, and he says, fine, I'll allow you access, but next time, please watch your mouth, or else you might end up being like some of the others.
Understood.
And the door just opens. And let me pull this out here real quick. So this basically is what you see. I mean, you see some checkmates over there. Okay, let me just do this right here. Okay, so basically, you see that there's like a ton of torches within the areas filled with certain areas with weapons and armor, as well as a possible kitchen with a lot of food, ale, wine, some things that people like to do when they like to use for a party, that sort of thing. But also, over to your left, as everybody can see, there is a book, this little rectangle here. There's a bookcase, and I'll just move these around here real quick. Okay, and there are three or more so checkmates taking a look at the books and scrolls. Now, for everyone, what are you guys gonna do?
We're gonna cautiously approach. Like, let's approach slowly.
Slowly. All right.
Like, we're gonna
Nice.
come in here, like, we belong here. Like we're a member. We are a member of Check. We're members of the Checkmates. We belong here.
Okay. All right. So as everybody's moving, we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna have you all roll for deception to make sure that you guys look like checkmates instead of like, say, intruders.
That's it.
What is deception again?
It's communication.
14, 5 stunt.
14.
14.
Um, 7, 1 stunt.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to roll for the others here real quick. That's this is for Daniel. Okay, that's 17 for Daniel. Oh boy, Lena. Okay, that's good. For Sildar, 0. 6. Uh-oh. Yeah, apparently Sildar doesn't know how to be discreet. So Sildar is just like walking in his normal pace, just looking around and everything. I think with the assistance of Lyra and Daniel and Lena, they were able to try and make sure to be discreet. They're like going, hey, careful, and that sort of thing. And no one in the vicinity doesn't know that you guys are being intruders, but they still think that you guys are members because your hoods are still up.
Yep.
All right, now where are you guys gonna go?
This could be a very big battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where I say, yeah, you're gonna have to be careful.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of them. So, where is everyone going to go?
I'm going to move. What's this?
That is the armory, where all the weapons and armor are.
I go over and examine it a bit more.
Okay, so what you could see is that there are a lot of swords, a lot of different swords. One of them almost looks like your, pardon my language here, but your bastard sword. And the others are like short swords, long swords, war axes, battle axes, maces, and as well as a ton of shields, big and small, as well as some armor that are very heavy steel, as well as some of the light leather.
So,
Basically, that's what.
is everyone supposed to leave their armor on this table? And their armor and weapons here?
Since it's their base, you don't know. You don't know anything about what they do around here. All you know is that it's safe to wear your weapons and armor on, in case if someone comes in to mess things up.
That seems really unlikely.
Yeah.
What do I see if I look off to our right? I forget how it came, but it's sort of the area that's.
Yeah, it's a big place, but you don't see a whole lot of things. We'll just say around here, this is like a training area, and let's just pretend that there is some people there, and they're just sparring and just trying to get in some training in. So what about everyone else? Like Robos, Lyra, what are they gonna do?
We're just scanning the room at the moment.
Yeah.
All right. So for those who are scanning the area, go ahead and roll for perception.
15! Actually didn't do bad. 5 stunt.
Okay.
15 here.
Oh boy. So, Lyra, you're still overwhelmed by how huge the place is. You're just like, oh my goodness gracious. Oh. But for everyone else, off in the distance, let me just get this all the way up here. You see that there are a ton of people over up in this direction. I'll just try and ping it right now, just so that you can see it. There are a lot of people, all in different shapes and different sizes, so probably a lot of humans, elves, and dwarves. And right in front of it, there is a stage. And you see, if I could be able to get it around here, you see 2 people up on the stage. Two of them, both of them are humans,
Okay, there.
and yeah, right there.
Okay, sorry. I'm playing with
One
the
of
map.
them is all right.
Okay.
One of them is wearing something that is equivalent to Templar armor, while the other one is just a big fat man, just wielding an axe and wearing also leather armor. But he also, if you can't tell from far away, which is, of course, for both Robos and Gerard, you see that he has a ton of markings on his face. Something that may be equivalent to Roland, but you can't tell from the distance. All you can see is like little marks around his face.
Okay.
And
So
so
what's our plan? We can't exactly just
Let's just listen to the meeting,
Rotate
because we
over
can't
time.
get into a confrontation here.
yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Daniel says, or else we might be standing out like a sore thumb.
Uh,
So, what's the plan? What are you guys gonna do?
Let's move a bit closer.
Okay.
Like-
As you guys are moving closer, please, everybody, roll for deception.
Ooh.
Everybody. Again, this is just trying to make sure that you don't.
Oh, come
stand
on.
out.
18, 6 stunt.
7-1 stun.
Come on, dice. 13.
and 12.
Okay. This one is Daniel. Okay, that's fair. 3d6 plus 1.
Am I remembering this wrong? But
Last-
did we get a vial of death root at one point? Poison?
Yeah, you did get some poison.
Yeah.
Who has it? It's not on my character sheet. Or it's not on my paper sheet. Is it in my other sheet?
I do not believe I have it.
I only have health potions.
Okay. So as you reach up to here, if I can be able to get my mouse pointer correctly, I'm being right here, all the way up to here.
That's it.
Where exactly?
Yeah,
Okay.
right where Gerard's at. All right, I'll just get anything else in through here. Some of the people near the area are starting to get a little bit suspicious about how you're moving.
I'm usually so good at moving stealthily.
Yeah.
But this isn't stealth, so.
Nope.
But everyone else is doing fine, it's just me and Sildar.
Yeah, just try and be. All right, so I'll just say is this: the difficulty curve is spiked up since the suspicion is starting to be raised. So if you move any further, I would say you can go for deception, but I can also allow you to go for stealth.
I'll do stealth
All right.
if we want to move forward. Does everyone else want to move forward?
Would we be able to hear from here?
As far as you can tell, you can be able to barely hear. You just hear like a.
Yeah, we need to get closer.
I'll try to move to about here.
Okay. Go ahead and are you going to use deception or stealth?
It actually doesn't matter, but I'm going to use deception because that seems more interesting. 12.
Okay. You are safe. No one has
I'm
caused
also
any
gonna move
suspicion.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm also going to give up.
All right. Deception
I'm gonna
or
use
stealth? All right.
Stealth.
Roll for stealth.
10. With free stun.
10?
11.
With free stun.
Interesting.
The suspicion is still slight. Not too much,
Uh-huh.
but they're just going like, new recruits. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what about the others? You're staying there? All right.
Yeah.
I'll just say Sildar is going to stay. Daniel's going to move up. I believe he's going to use his stealth. Okay. He is safe. And Lena, I'll have her go up. and she's going to use her stealth. All right, 14. She is safe too. All right, and in this distance, you're able to hear very well. So I don't want to try and talk too much about it, but I'll just try and explain. Apparently, this guy is planning about a spree of a protest towards the king because of these false rumors, thanks to Kira. And they're going to try and make sure that he is dethroned just so that one of their own can be able to take the throne and gain control of Ozamar. And the other guy...
Do we know when
the
that
big
happens? When the
within
protest is
1
planned?
week. 1 week. Because there needs to be a few more rumors, and then the protesting can begin. Now, also, in that vicinity, those who are there, please roll for perception. Lyra, I can also allow you, but the difficulty curve will be difficult for you.
Okay.
And we have,
17.
done.
Is the perception
11.
sane or just normal?
For those who are
I was seeing for
here,
focus.
it's... Yeah, but why not? Seen.
18.
Ghost.
With 4 stars.
Forced to hunt.
Sweet. Okay, so, Gerard and Lyra, you do hear that the fat man, you hear the name, and its name is, Nicholas. And, he says that he'll be working, with G-Con, and, with as his right-hand man to being the king, being as, like, the assistant to the king. Not like a queen or anything, that would be weird. But
Is this guy human?
yeah, the big guy is human. He will plan on trying to set up an assassination attempt on the Idukan family, the entire Idukan family, basically, to make sure that no other survivors are left, which does include Belin's wife, Rika, and possibly their child. Possibly. And another thing is that this is something odd, but they also heard about the 4 of you, saying that they have 2 of the 4 keys and they need to retrieve them back to them, dead or alive. So that means they're gonna try and capture you, so you may need to play low. And that's basically it. Everyone is dismissed.